Hello, to illustrate how to play with vectors and functions, created a fun program that will basically do something like the following. Letting it compile. Mr. Bond, commit this to memory. Your life could depend on it. Today's top secret passphrase is jog from plane. Press any key when ready. Okay, I have it memorized. I'm ready. Would you like a different cup of tea? Yeah, I didn't like that one. So yeah, a different cup of tea. So now I have a new passphrase, jog from boat. And Bond likes that one. I'm ready. So no, I don't want a different cup of tea. Thank you for playing our game. So that's our program. That's the idea behind it, my fantasy. So what we'll do is we'll start off with a concept of a secret passphrase, and then I'm going to build it with random words. Grab a verb, put a blank space at the end of the word, and add it to my secret passphrase. Take another random word from prepositions, add it to my passphrase. Take another random word, a noun, put a blank on the end of it, and add it to my secret passphrase. And then basically ask Mr. Bond to memorize it, and then show him the passphrase. Then I'm going to wipe out the console, secure it, and then I'm going to ask Bond, because he's a spy, would he like a different cup of tea? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. We'll take his choice, and the only thing I really care about is Q. If he says quit, we're out of here. Anything else, we'll go back. Build a brand new passphrase. Show Mr. Bond the new passphrase. When this will ask him if he's ready. We'll clear out the console, and then we'll ask, ready to go on. And if he's done, we will then clear the console again and thank him for playing our little game. So that's the big picture. Now what I'd like to do is dive in to these functions here. First, we'll go up a little higher. I need to build my dictionary. So here are my vectors. On line 35, you see a vector of nouns. Line 36, a vector of verbs. And line 37, some prepositions, to and from. So it builds simple things like run to house, run from house. Can't go wrong. And we look up to line 31. We see we go to the motherboard, grab the time of day, and use that to seed a random number, well, pseudo-random number generator. So let's look at our functions. Here's our secure console function, line 22 to 27. And it takes a constant string with a default parameter that if you leave it blank, it'll just ask you when you're ready. And notice some of you are using Apple systems, so I don't know if this pause and clear screen will work. So whatever works on an Apple computer, if you rewrite this code, it would go here. On a Windows machine, this code works, so I'm happy with it. Notice I call this a wrapper. It's a wrapping. I'm wrapping up APIs that are specific to a system. Instead of putting them in the heart of my code, I put them out someplace else. Next, here is the random word, any word, any vector of strings. And I use the word words, the variable name. There it is, it's the identifier. It will be a constant vector. Words is a reference to a string of a vector that's constant. I can't change it to another vector. First thing I say is how many words are in this vector? How many strings? Because it's filled with strings, not words. I'm just calling them words, they're strings. And then I turn around and I take the modulo n. That means I'll get a number from 0 to n minus 1. It'll take one of those strings, make a copy of it, and return it. And notice this will work, going back down to our code, with any vectors that fit the description, a vector of strings. Next, I didn't use this, but we had in other programs display. I'd like to display all my words just to see what they all are. And again, notice the prototype right here. It looks like this prototype down there. And there you have it. I meant to quit, actually, not play the game again.